Hello everyone. Today's topic for discussion is communication with your children. It is very important that we communicate with our children and find out what's going on with them, for the simple fact that it's important and it's just too much going on nowadays with children. We have children that is being molested inside of their own homes. We have children that's being bullied and hanging themselves. We have children that's being jumped and dying. We have children that's being ran over by cars and snatched and going missing, and nobody know what happened because we don't talk to our children enough. You know, we have to love our children, and if it just take a conversation a day, then it's worth it. You know, it breaks my heart to see things happen to children. Even when I see the parents crying, you know, singing that shoulda, coulda, woulda, I feel for them parents, for the simple fact that, Lord have mercy on my soul. If anything was to happen to my child, I don't know. My daughter knows that she is my greatest strength and my worst weakness, and I tell her that every day. She knows it. She's my greatest strength because she is the reason I'm the person that I am today. She's the reason why I go so hard, why I grind. She's the reason I am becoming the woman that I am because of my daughter, and she knows that. She's also my worst weakness for the simple fact that if something was to happen to my daughter, I'll risk it all. The same way she's my greatest strength and I go so hard for her every day, I'll risk it all for her. If something was to happen to my child, she know mommy coming. My daughter actually called me her superhero. She said, "You are super mom." She know I am I'm her mama, I'm her daddy, I'm her in the alley, I'm her doctor, I'm her friend, want some coke. Praise that shit. But no, to be honest, like, it is so important that we talk to our children. So moving along, when me and Kamara, we talk to each other every day around 6:30 every day. We have a conversation about our days, what happened, what we liked most, what we didn't like. And so today I would like to encourage you to do the same thing. Talk to your children every single day. You want to know what happened throughout the day while you was not around, and even if you is around, still talk to them. Figure out, you know, scenarios, incidents that happened, how they felt about it. Have them to explain it. And so a way to do that is to have open-ended conversations. Ask open-ended questions. You know, allow them to talk. And one thing I learned about my daughter is she can just talk. She go on and on and on. You know, she even get off topic. She's like, and this what happened and this and that. And I just be like, you know, so you want to extend the conversations. If they do not blabber, if they try to give you them short questions like, did you have a good day at school? Or how was school? And they go, good. What made it good? What you like about it? Extend the conversations. You know, you want to observe with them and like share your feelings with them and your thoughts and reflect on what's going on. After they get done talking, ask them, how did that make you feel? You know, and you know, is there something else you could have done if something bad happened? Is there another way that you could have handled it? You know, and that's very important with our children to talk to them, because once you do it every day, it becomes repetition, and things that happen over and over and over again becomes behavior. It's just the way that it is. And so what we learn is when we communicate with our children, we teach them how to think. We teach them how to talk. And I love that about my daughter, for the simple fact that, you know, over time, as I hear her talking, I'll be like, look at my baby. She's a reflection of me. She knows that anyone that have a negative feeling or thought towards her, that's on them. That's a reflection of them. That's not based on who she is. And anyone that is not in her life that should be, that's on them. They're lost, and she's dead. But I mean, I don't know what's wrong with her. Maybe she's not getting enough loving at home, because there's no way she could have looked at me and felt that way. You know what I'm saying? I just know. I can tell that I talk to my daughter. I can tell that her feelings, her reactions, the young adult that she is, you know, my baby is becoming a young lady, and I love it. You know, when she was younger, she was innocent, and she always was like, why is these things happening? So for example, my daughter is really tall. Okay, I'm 5'6", and she's 5'7.5". She do not have this tall, gigantic person around that should be a role model and showing her the great things she can do with her height. Like, look at me, I'm tall, I play basketball. Look at me, I'm tall, I'm a model. Look at me, I'm tall. My daughter don't have that in her life, you know. And so she's just like, she had an incident where she was like, I'm so tall, and you know, they call me skyscraper. Like, she had an incident where the students was just like being mean to her, and I had to get involved. I had to speak with the teacher. I had to write a letter to the dean. I requested a parent-teacher conference. I didn't care. And I was like, if this don't happen, I'll get CPS involved. I carbon copied the Board of Education. So give me my meeting. And it wasn't just that. It was like a few other things. But the simple fact that I talked to her and understand that it could have been small. You know, most parents would just be like, girl, you tall, they short. But it's actually not just that simple. You know, if it's making you feel some type of way into where your peers are negatively reacting towards you, then we need to handle it. We need to jump on it. Okay, so enough about me and my daughter. I want to encourage you to do the same thing with your children. Talk to them. Make a time of day to figure out what's going on with them in their life, how they're feeling emotionally. You know, it's not just about the things that you can see, but you talk to them and you can learn what's on their mind, what's in their heart. You know, why they're acting the way that they're acting. If you have a child that's acting out, get to the ground root of it. Find out what's happening, why, what's causing it. And, you know, see if that child may need some help. They have help out here for children. I don't understand how people are not involved in their children's life. I could not ever be a mother that don't have custody of my children, or a father that's just like a deadbeat. I can't. I couldn't sit here and be the woman who I am today if I don't have custody of my children, or if I'm like a deadbeat, or even if I am around and I'm not involved. I don't never have my kids, or I don't never talk to my kid. I don't know what's going on with my child. Couldn't be me, and I do not want that to be you. Okay, so today is about loving your children and taking care of them, because your child didn't ask to be here. One thing about me and children, they are so pure to me. Everything that they do is innocent, and I blame the parents. Yes, I do. I feel like maybe it's something that they're lacking, maybe something that they haven't been taught. And I tell Kamira that all the time, like, I'm your mother and I love you, and these are the things that I teach you. And maybe the children haven't been taught that. Maybe they don't know how to deal with their insecurities, and so they picking out yours. Like, you're tall, so what, they short, you know. And so it changes her mind and her reaction to things, and overall, you know, she does better just because of a simple conversation. You know how sometimes you're going through a lot, and then you have that one like 3-4 hour phone conversation with somebody, and all of a sudden you just feel so relieved, you feel good, you don't laugh, look, you probably cried, but you got over it, you got through it. And so that's what today is about. I'm going to wrap it up. I hate to make a really long video, but shout out to my daughter, my beautiful daughter, Kamira Dajay Brown. You are my greatest strength and my work weakness, baby girl. I love you. Shout out to all of my nieces and my nephews, Lariah and Janaya, baby Ava, Prince Christopher, and all the rest of my cousins. I have so many, I just can't start naming. You got TT, Nana, Lily, Mama King. They just everywhere. Baby doll. I'm talking about the kids in this family are all beautiful. I love you. Shout out to you. You are the future. And I would like to send a special shout out to a young girl of a friend of mine. She's his daughter. She's 6 years old, and her name is Nia Marie Thomas. Shout out to you, baby girl. Know that your parents love you and they care about you, and they would do anything to make sure that you're happy and put a smile on your face. You are a blessing. Let me tell you one thing about children. When a child is born, God has a purpose on their lives. So whether you decided or plan to have the child or not, your child, you have to be there for that child, because you know that child is a gift, you know, from God. And so to all of the beautiful children out there, know that you are loved. Know that, you know, we want you to be happy, and we want to know what's going on with you. You know, if you are a child and you are watching this video, keep an adult involved. Whatever's going on with you, tell an adult, tell a parent, tell a teacher, tell a counselor, a dean. I don't care, whatever's going on with you, tell someone. Get an adult involved. Even if you feel like, oh, I'm tough, I can handle it myself, you know, I'm not a tattletale, be that tattletale. Go tell, because it's about protecting yourself where your parents are not around to protect you. Okay, so shout out to all of the beautiful children out there. I love you. I wish I could just hug you and grab you and mentor you and show you happiness and love and peace. And just enjoy. You guys are the future. But until next time, you know, comment on this video, like and share your thoughts, you know, share it with any and everyone else. Let the message get to everyone. We have to love our children. We have to effectively communicate with them. We have to relate to them and observe what's going on, and we have to get involved. We can't continue to allow these children to be beaten and to be molested and to go missing and to be jumped to death, like hanging themselves. Whew, just blows my mind. But anyways, that's enough. Don't want to keep you too long. Bye bye until next time.